So DJI brought out the new latest fly up about 10 days ago, 1.16.4, and I've had a lot of people ask me the question, is this available for the Mini 2 and also for the Mini 3 Pro? Let's do this. So hello and welcome once again to the channel on this very fine day here in the UK. And the question I've been asked many times since that update has been released is it available for the Mini 2? And also, more importantly, is it available for the Mini 3 Pro? So there's a caveat. So if you have the RC controller like this bad boy just here, then you're not going to be able to fly it with the latest fly up, because I think this is stuck at 1.13.3, I think it is now. And that is unfortunately stuck in its tracks since the Mini 3 Pro was discontinued some time ago. However, you can, if you've got the RCN1 controller, that's this little fella just here, and you fly it with the latest phones, with the latest fly up 1.16.4, then you're in for a bit of a surprise. Well, not a surprise really, because there's a lot of people who use the RCN1 controller, and to be quite honest with you, I think this is a better controller than this one. This one seems to be a little more laggy as it's getting older technology. However, the RCN1 with your latest phone, whether it be Android or iOS, then you're in for some luck. So I did a couple of test flights outside, not too extravagant, but I just thought I'd just show you what that feature is and whether it is available on both those two, the Mini 2 and also the Mini 3 Pro. Let's get straight into it and have a look exactly what I'm talking about.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
This is the Mini 2. I've had one or two people ask me questions whether the new feature on 1.16.4 is available for the Mini 2, and that's what today's test is about. So I'm just going to fly out a little bit. That will do. So as you can see just there, look, update home point, that is available because it's a fly app update. Any of the drones, as you can see, we can move the home point around by dragging the map, or we can go with controller and click update.
Home point updated.
So that's now come back to where I'm actually stood. And we'll come out of there and we'll just fly it back. It's great fun flying this little fella. I do like it. So that's the Mini 2.
Landing.
So on with the Mini 3 Pro. So on with the Mini 3 Pro. What we need to do is we need to obviously connect the RCN1 to the Mini 3 Pro, because as I've just said earlier in the video, the only way to fly the Mini 3 Pro with this new setting is to do it with the RCN1, because the RC controller is still stuck on 1.13.3, I think it is at the moment. So we just switch in firmwares. And then it's searching for the aircraft. And it's going to come up and tell me it can't find it in a minute. And we just have to pair the Mini 3 Pro to the RCN1 controller. So we press and hold the power button. Aircraft bleeped. We'll click pair. And there we go. So we're now connected. Click on video. There's no SD card in the drone, but we're doing a screen recording, so that won't matter. Right, let's get it in the air.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
I'm going to just fly out a little way. Don't need to go too far. That'll do. And then if we go into the home point update, as you can see, that is also available using the Mini 3 Pro. And as I've just showed you, we can move the home point around. We can bring it to wherever we want. But in my case, I'll just move it over there, and then I'm just going to click controller, click OK.
Home point updated.
And as you see, the home point's now been updated and return to home.
Return to home.
So quite simple really. If you've got the RCN1 controller, you can use it on the Mini 3 Pro. Unfortunately, because of the firmware on the RC controller, we can't actually use that feature. Let's bring it down and see where we're at. And it's right above us. We'll just cancel that to stop it. And there we are. Back with us. Right, let's summarise it back in the studio. So there we go, that wraps it up in a nutshell. It's actually, if you're using the RCN, either be the RCN1 or RCN2 controllers with your drones, and you're using your phones, like I just said, iOS or Android, then that fly-up is available for any drone that DJI actually make. So as I've just said, I personally think that this is far superior to the old RC controller when it comes to using it. You get better screen recording, as you know, and it enables you to fly those aircrafts with the latest 1.16.4. Now, talking about the RCN1 controllers, I've seen these controllers as low as 40 quid on eBay. If you don't have an RCN1 controller, if you've got the Mini 2, then you're going to have one. But if you've not got one and you've only got the RC, then get yourself onto eBay, pick yourself up a cheap second-hand RCN1 controller, and the job's a good one. So that's it really, that's wraps the video up. Hope you found it useful, and it's jogged your memory about these old controllers and how good and useful they are. If you got any use out of the video, as always, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you over there. And if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.